Good morning, guys. Okay, so today here I am in the middle of the country road, and I just want to show you what we're doing today. We are going to follow this map I have here, which takes us on a bit of a cultural walk around Nakagusuku. Now, we are down here at the start, this one here, at the tomb of Lord Gosamada. Now, we can't really go up there because there's a lot of spiders up there, and I'm scared of spiders, so we can't. We're just gonna have a look at this stone here, and then we're gonna follow this route all the way around, and see what we can find. Now, I'm not the best at map reading, so you might have to help a little bit, but let's go and have a look at the stone that's at the front of the tomb. Now, I'll put up some pictures later of the actual tomb. It's up quite a lot of steps, and right now is the middle of spider season, so there's a lot of spiders up there, so we're not going to go up there. But if you come down and you find this stone, and then you go up all of them steps, you will get to the tomb of Lord Gosamada. And it's actually a very it's very big and very majestic one, and they really keep it really nice all around it. There's lots and lots of beautifully planted and well kept kind of gardens, and the reason for that we learnt last week from Hokama sensei was because Gosamada was actually very loyal to the king, and when King Amawari came along and tried to make his plan to overthrow Shuri, he said that Lord Gosamada was like being a traitor and was going to attack him. And then the king ordered his army to go and attack Nakagusuku, which is this castle, which is Gosamada's castle at the time. And he committed suicide. And then the king actually found out that it was Amawari that was being the traitor, and then Amawari was killed as well. But he felt really bad about Gosamada. He felt really bad about Gosamada killing himself. So he made him a really big, majestic tomb, and that's up all of those steps where the spiders are. There's a really nice view from up here. They are big spiders. Don't pretend like you're not scared, Martin, because we were both there together. So it's really nice up here. This is the east coast. We won't be walking quite this far down on our walk next week, but I imagine there's going to be lots of spiders then too. Anyways, so next on our map, it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to show you because it's a bit windy, but we're going to head towards the castle. We're walking along the street to the castle. The castle is next on the map, but the castle is closed right now because of Corona. It's closed for the month of the state of emergency. Lots of places, like all the castles and the beaches, are all closed now. It is lots. It's not that many steps, Simon. There's been more, but it's quite a lot. We just counted 70 something. So you walk along the road here. This walk is listed in the 500 best walks in Japan, and the top 100 cultural walks. So I've never done it before, so it's my first time to do it. I don't really recommend spider season as a time that you should come, really. We need a big typhoon to come and to kill them all. Okay, so next on our map is the castle, which we can't go in, but I'm sure many of you have visited this one before. It's really we've been on quite a few tours to this one. It's very well restored and well preserved. And if you go in here, there's a parking space, and there's another lots of steps up to a really nice viewpoint. Okay, so I lost signal there, but I'll just continue and we'll make the video and then I'll send it to you. Right now we're walking up to the trumpet vines, but before that we should see the castle ruins. So all of these pine trees on the edge are really pretty to see. Many of you have probably been to the Nakagusuku Castle before. I know that we've been with quite a few different groups of people. Okay, so the castle is just in there and up on that ridge up there, but we can't go in there or because it's all closed right now. On our other side over here, there's the driving school, so you can use this as like a landmark to just make sure that like you're going the right way and that you're on the right path. So after this, we're walking up towards the trumpet vines and we're looking for the monument to Seiho Oyama's birthplace. So we'll just keep walking down here. So the entire route of this is about 2 kilometers. So it's not super long. You can walk the route. I think children can probably do it too, because it's quite flat. Besides all the steps up into the Gosamaru's tomb, the rest of it is very flat and accessible, I think. Obviously, depending on the spider situation. What we're going to find, I think, along this street is that there's a lot of roadside artwork as well. Editing Becca here. I got to this point in the tour and I had a bit of an issue. Online failed because the phones keep getting too hot, and then so I set up the camera to keep recording to go along with the walk, and I had a bit of an audio issue. We've ended up with no sound at all on the videos. So we'll continue ahead and I'll let you know how the walk went. And moving on from here, you've got editing Becca taking over. Okay, so we were just talking about seeing the roadside artwork, and we just saw the boat-shaped stone. We continued on from there, and we were looking on the map for these yellow like trumpet vines, and there were a few still in bloom, but I think April would have been a better time to see sort of like the whole hedgerow yellow. Here you can see the banana trees. It's one of the things that I really love about Okinawa is that like bananas will just grow everywhere, which is really cool because you don't see that in England. So we're on the hunt for this special shisa, this one that you see right here. It's like a secret mission according to the map. But it doesn't look like it's that one. It's a nice one, but it's not the happy one we're looking for. What you can see here is the monument to the birthplace of Seiho Oyama, and he was like a scientist who ended up finding and helping to discover the Minatogawa remains, which are like some of the oldest human remains in Okinawa that were found. So we're just going to have a check back here at the map, and you can see that we've started and we've gone past the Gosamaru tomb and the yellow trumpet vines, and then we saw the Oyama Seiho's memorial. From there we have to keep going straight, and we're going to go past the fire station and up to the rest stop. So it's quite nice. It's very, very, very peaceful day. It was very, very quiet. Beautiful. Very, very hot. You can see here on the left the fire station. We're just run across the road there, and you can see that right outside the fire station they've got dragons, which I thought was really, really cool. A really nice way to decorate the fire station. I mean, who wouldn't want dragons? They have shisa too. The shisas look like they have no arms and quite an angry face, and it's not the shisa that we're looking for. So let's keep going from here. The walk in total took maybe an hour and a half. Another shisa. This one was quite cool. This stone you see here is actually a stone that's kind of a marker of this cultural walk that we're doing. Here's another shisa. I think this is turning, instead of into a cultural walk, more of a let's see how many shisas you can find walk. It was really beautiful. Here we're coming across some of the roadside artwork, which is kind of randomly scattered along. So if you keep your eyes open, I think you'll find a lot of things. I thought this statue here, when I saw it, was very interesting because it looks kind of like a whale with a head, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And then this baby here was a little bit creepy. I think it was a bit creepy anyway. So we keep going, and I don't know if you saw on the left there, but there was some orchids growing, which I think is really great, that how the orchids just flourish here. Another shisa, not the right one. We kept going, and now we see the Daruma. This is a bit scary, the Daruma statue, and many of you karate people will have seen the Daruma, the Bodhidharma, the face of that old guy that traveled from India, coming through and along. And this is the Daruma, and it said he's always watching you. Here we see another shisa. Not the right one, so we're just going to check on the map. Where are we at? We've come up and past the monuments and the fire station, so now we're looking for the rest stop. We're looking to find the rest stop, and then we'll keep going, and we should see a park, and then we need to turn left. So we keep going. It's very nice. It's a nice, if you want kind of like a traditional village to walk through, this is what you're looking for. I thought this shisa was really cute, and I don't think it's the right one. Looking at it as editing Becker, I thought it could have been. It could be the right one. Maybe it is the right one. I'm not, honestly, I'm not really sure what I'm looking for and what's the right one anymore, but I thought that one was quite cute. Here's the rest stop. I've made it up to the rest stop. There's lots of shisas, some orchids. It's a really cute little space, and there's lots of little tree trunk stools you can sit on. And you could totally sit here and have a sort of like your coffee break and look out over this actually really traditional, nice kind of view. We keep going. There's more shisas. There's some more art of like pottery. I liked this shisa, this one here I'm just about to have a look at, because it's like it's doing a handstand. I thought it was really cute, the shisa doing a handstand, and just the beauty of the greenness and the nature behind it is just really, really nice. I did enjoy going and exploring this and seeing more than just sort of the castle and the tourist parts, like trying to find more than that. This Shisa was the scary one of the day, I think. It's creepy. I liked this one because it looked like a dog that's had an accident and has a cone on its head. So it's like the Shisa that had the accident and has to have that thing on its head. And the one that's sitting next to it with the big nose, I thought that was cool. So I think we've come up to the point where on the right over there is the park. Over there, the little park. So then at this point we're supposed to just go left, but there's not another option to go another way anyway. So we just keep going. Right across the street there was a well, which I ran across to have a look at. You got to be careful, it's a bit dangerous because it's right on that curve where the cars can come around quite fast. So just be careful when you're trying to cross the street to have a look at this. Over there, I thought this was super cool because one day it'd be really cool to get a piece of land like this and build your own dojo and your own house, and it'd be a really nice place to live. Isn't that kind of the dream that we all have? So I keep going, and we're seeing sort of lots of pine trees and lots of greenery. And you look across there and you can see these are papaya trees. I like seeing papaya trees because it makes me remember the time we went to see Nakazone Sensei, and he was like, I hate papayas and I hate papaya trees and I can't get rid of them. And he let us pick lots of papayas, and I remember sort of that was one of the first times I'd eaten and had the experience with papaya, and I quite liked it. On the corner here is literally the Shisa family, like all the Shisas you could want. I feel like I should use this as like a mood chart for how are you feeling today. There's a Shisa for every emotion here. You've got the sad one, you've got the super happy one, you've got the angry ones that maybe want to have a fight up the top up there. You've got sort of the sort of just okay kind of ones. You've got the ones that are kind of like trying to do yoga and some exercise. You've just got like all the Shisas. So we'll check the map again, and I know where I'm at this point. I'm at the Shisa, the group of Shisa sculptures, number 7. So we keep going, and I think we're looking for the like the curved mirrors on the corners, and then you took the left. So I took this left, but looking at it now, I think it was wrong. But really, I mean, you can go and get so lost and still see some really, really cool things. Just as I was walking past this house, I saw they have like this fruit tree, and I have no idea what fruit it was. Maybe I shouldn't have like videoed in his garden, but it was really cool the way that just sort of everything just grows. And then I saw these flowers, and I thought they looked like little bird heads. Like, I thought they were so pretty, this flower. We keep going, and this is where I saw this plot of land off to the left, and then I was like, hold on. I'd need a big piece of land like this for my future dojo house, because then you could have a sort of garden where you can grow all of the fruits and vegetables as well. Like, he's growing tomatoes here, which is really cool. And of course you could use a gate or a trellis like that to grow all the Goyas as well. Yeah. We move along from there. We keep going, and where am I at now? I'm not sure where I am at this point. Even when I look at the map now, I can't really still figure it out. So I just kind of kept wandering around and through all the little streets here. It was so quiet. I think I saw maybe one car for the whole time that I was exploring. It's just was getting more and more green the further I went, more away from civilization, I think. And I found this adorable cat. I made a friend with this cat. It was so friendly. I like cats. So if there's a cat, I'll make friends with it. Moving on, we go past the cat, and I come across this super cool, like, whole field of bananas that are growing, and there's so many giant bunches of them that are growing. And I've heard actually that you can eat that big brown thing off the off the end of the banana leaf, that brown seed pod thing. I've heard you can cook and eat it, and it's supposed to be good. But I haven't got one and experimented with that yet. So keep going past all the bananas. They weren't on the map, so I must have no idea where I am right now. I just keep going straight, really, because you can't really go wrong if you just keep going straight. And I came across this little park with a statue, like a nice not really nice, a little bit strange kind of monument there. It doesn't seem to be on the map, but there's like a monument of like somebody that's all tangled up. I thought it was quite interesting to look at, to figure out what was the artist trying to create and trying to express sort of with that. I keep going around and past the park, and at this point I'm genuinely just trying to head back in the direction of the castle. I come across this wall of shisa heads that has been made by school children, and I thought that was really, really cute and really pretty, and sort of a nice way just to brighten up the streets, really. I think it's really lovely. Another shisa. This one looks a bit more like an alien kind of shisa. I decide I'm gonna head off down this road here because it's got kind of castle-y brick built walls, so it tells me I kind of should be heading in the right direction of the castle, because that's kind of what they all used to build. Came down here, and if you look, I then found nigirigame, which I thought was really cool. We use them as sort of like training to pick up and strengthen your hands and your grip in karate, but I guess their original use was actually just to mature the awamori. So I go past all of the nigirigame, and I found another well down here, which was really pretty. I didn't take a lot of time to try and read and figure out what it said. I mean, the picture kind of tells you kind of enough about it, really. Water supply for the village, with some shisas as protectors. So I keep going, and then I actually find that I'm back at the rest stop that we were just at. So I've definitely gone wrong at this point. So from here, I decided, instead of going back and trying to kind of rewalk that whole route again from the rest stop, because I was getting very, very hot. It was really, really hot. I definitely recommend taking water and using a lot of sun cream and having a good sun hat when you come here at this kind of warmer times of year. I decided I would just take the route that I knew and take the route around to the old house, the more direct route to it. So I walked just a little way back along the main road, took the right down here, and then you can kind of take a bit of a back route to the Nakamura Old House. And I've never actually been in the Nakamura Old House, because every single time I've ever been, it's been closed. It seems to only be open for sort of like a few hours on a weekend day, and even then some days they might have something that comes up, so it might be closed. So I think this old house is one of those things that you should definitely maybe ring if you want to come and visit it. Maybe check before you come to it. But it's apparently just a traditionally kept old house. So if you've been to sort of like the Churaumi, or you've been to the Shuri Castle, I think it's gonna be very similar to the layouts. But I'll let you know. One day I'll try and go in and have a look at this one. So we come back around here. This is all closed because of COVID right now. This shisa here is not the one I'm looking for. It's kind of happy, creepy, scary with a missing tooth. And it actually brings me back around to the start, where the map that I originally saw and was like, this would be cool to go and do this walk was. And it was very, very cool to do the walk. And it actually meant that we found the tomb of Lord Gosamaru, which was really, really cool for me, being that I really enjoy sort of castles and the history of the castles of the island. We saw the trumpet vines, so we did that part right. We saw Seiho Oyama's birthplace, so that was fine. We kept going along, and we saw all the Shisa figures, and we went past the pavilion rest area here. I didn't see the tea house. I couldn't see that. Maybe you would have to go up and around the back streets to see if you can find that. I found a small park, and I found the well over in that sort of corner that we're at now. I saw these curved mirrors, and I just wonder if I might have taken the wrong one, but I'm not sure. We saw the Shisa sculptures, so that was fine. Kept walking down. There was at this kind of an area that I got quite lost. It doesn't look like there's many to get lost from, and I didn't find the Sanskrit monument or the vending machines. I didn't see a single vending machine at all. And then I found myself back at the pavilion rest area. So, yeah, right now we are back at the Nakamura Old House, which is supposed to be the goal of the walk. You're supposed to start at the Gosamaru tomb and then finish at the Nakamura Old House. But on the whole, even though I didn't do it all perfectly and didn't see everything as it suggests, it was really great to see quite a few of these points of interest that they've marked here and shown us, and maybe it'll be something that we can, when people can come back and visit, we'll definitely go do it again, and I'm sure there'll be new things that I haven't seen, and more things to explore. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. And I really didn't see that one. Let me know if you saw that one in the video, but I didn't find it, and I don't think I got it right. But thanks for watching, guys.